Hello, and welcome to the calm box, or as I like to call it, the not so calm box, more like the scream box. So on Friday, I was super optimistic about everything that was coming up, the transformation challenge, the fact that I'm doing the Zep bound, I see some weight loss, yada, 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 yada. Life is good in general. However, due to the fact that 62 is not the new 42 and the fact that I pushed really hard last week, I developed a little injury, or not so little injury, to my shoulder. Now, truth is, I probably was babying it a little bit, backing off here and there during the classes whenever my left shoulder gave me twinges, but I had it under control. So, moving forward, let's see, a week of chararangas, barre, small barbell movements. Hello, lots of push-ups using tension band, TRW, da 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 da. And rows on a ball and stability and push-ups and you name it. And guess who ended up with a mega shit ton of pain on Friday night to the point where I could not sleep at all. I was in agony. Now, I rarely cry, but I cried Friday night because I hurt that bad. I think I got about 2 minutes of sleep. Saturday, I tried to rally through it a little bit. I followed some videos, did some light stretching. Pain was excruciating. I couldn't even, bend really. And it was all radiating down my shoulder, through here, into my arm. I'm not wearing what I'm supposed to wear for stability or to immobilize it right now because I'm in the middle of doing this and I couldn't do it with the sling on, but that's okay. I'm not in it. Things are better today. So anyways, long story short, on Saturday, the physicist finally was like, you need to go to emergency. I'm like, yeah, I really want to go to emergency on a Saturday for a shoulder injury that I have no idea what it is. But I was in excruciating pain. Like I couldn't even shave my underarm hardly. Like it was just a mess. So, I caved. We went to ER. Thankfully, there was a UT Longhorns football game that afternoon. So everybody was either at the game, crying about the game because they lost. Sorry about it, Longhorns. I really feel bad for a college football team when they lose if it's your team, but I'm not interested in it myself personally. Confession time. I grew up in Canada. I like hockey and that's that. And I hardly like hockey. So that's really not that. Hockey to me, all sports, not a big deal. If you love sports, no shade on you. It's just not my thing. Give me a book, give me a movie, give me a comedy, give me a show, give me a Broadway musical. I'm in it to win it. There goes Tonks. But I am just not looking forward to football season this year. But here we are. Anyhow, so we went to the ER and immediately they could tell I was in excruciating pain. I cannot take NSAIDs because of my allergies. My allergist informed me that they cause hives and I'm a hivey kind of girl anyways, and I'm already allergic to some medications. So I was like, okay, can't do that. I need help. I was in really a lot of pain. So they diagnosed me with, and I have to put on my glasses because I'm not wearing my contacts because I'm not going anywhere today. I'm literally just here in my house, dressed up for you. It's bicipital tendonitis of the left shoulder. So basically, I aggravated the crap out of this little tendon that's between these bones or something. And that's why it's radiating all the way down. So immobilization, a nice little drug to help me sleep at night without pain. I sleep in the sling, that really does help. But no exercising, quote unquote. And I'm like, really? I've just started the transformation challenge. Fortunately, that does not kick into gear until the third week, I think it's 3 weeks from now. So I'm okay there. Next week we do the weigh-in. The following Saturday there is something, but no workout. And then the following Saturday after that, there is a workout. And if I don't feel like doing it, I'll just go and watch everybody and cheer them on. I'm still going to participate, the heck with it. Also, I came up with what I thought was a plan to get through the no working out until I can find an orthopedist. Of course, I do this to myself and find out that I've injured myself over a holiday weekend. Classic move for me. I want to say that a lot of my emergency visits have been through holiday weekends. How about y'all? I mean, is this just a trend? Anyhow, so I came up with a little plan. I can't do my Zumba classes. I can't do yoga. I can't do barre. I can't do any of the things that I love with my friends. So that's kind of a bummer and a setback, but oh well, I'll survive. So I decided to go to the gym with my darling physicist, who has been really great about doing laundry and cooking, and well, laundry with supervision, but whatever. He can be taught how to sort things the way I need them sorted, and I don't even mean like before the actual washing of clothes. I have a system that works beautifully. So, but yeah, we all have our little anal things, and that's mine. And so that was a bit hard to let go of. I've had to do that only twice in our marriage, and it's been 40 years. This is the one time, 40 years later. It's been so fun. Also, we do not travel well together to gyms. We have very different biorhythms, and I had to wait for him. And I was up at like, I don't know, 4:30 in the morning because one of my medications is, yeah, wait for it, prednisone, the drug you love to hate to love. It works fabulously on inflammation. It's really great if you have a huge, allergic reaction, but it is like putting a person like me, especially. I already have a lot ADHD. Sorry about it, not sorry. I'm ADHD, and then you put me on prednisone and I can't clean. Not a good thing. Like, I am going nuts. So we're going to the gym. He's got to find the perfect parking spot. I'm like, can we just park over by Aquatots? Because I just want to get in there and get this done because I can't even do half of what I want to do. Now, the understanding was that he was going to help me set the settings and on the lower body machines, because I'd already texted my personal trainer and we're going to reset on Thursday. All that's good. I'm not mad about it. It's just one of those things. It's just, I'm mad at myself, kind of, but that's just how I roll, because, being mad at myself is so much easier than being mad at anyone else, and that's the way it is. So, but I got a little mad at the physicist today, I have to confess, because he really, he's just not a very good workout partner. Let's just put it that way. Like, if you're going to help me, don't put your earbuds in. Thank you very much. Good night. That's just not nice. Number 2, I have a sling on, so it's kind of hard for me to move things. So number 3, I'm on Zepbound, which makes you tinkle like crazy. So I'm on this recumbent bike. I can't get my earphones to work. Finally get them to work with a little help from my friend, the physicist, who doesn't talk to anybody when he's at the gym. He's there for his workout, really. He's not really there to help me with mine. So lesson learned. I learn this lesson every once in a while, and now I know he can't do anything for me. Not there. Anyways, he can do other things, and not going into that information too much. So let's just face it. The spirit is willing. The body isn't always. That's all I'm going to say about it. And so anyway, so I had to go to the restroom. That was a lesson in humiliation and defeat, because, I've got this freaking sling on. I'm trying to pull down my tight little, stupid little workout pants and my underwear and everything. And I'm practically, having an accident, literally. Oh my God. Thankfully, I had a lovely, lovely lady there that knows me. She's one of the housekeeping staff, and she's absolutely fabulous. And she was very, very helpful. She's like, no, you look fine. It's not a big deal, la, la, la. So I'm texting the physicist, hey man, I've had like a little issue here, so I'll be a little bit later out. No answer. I'm like, whatever. So I get out there, and he's all discombobulated because another person has taken the machine that he's cherry picked for himself. Everybody thinks he's such a nice guy, but he's not always nice, okay? He's very particular about some things, and this is one of them. And he has his spot in the gym, too. He's more like a girl than I am in that regard. He has to save it. Okay, I told a tattletale on him, and I don't care. I'm a little bit mad at him. But he gets more than 3 strikes, so he's lucky. Anyhow, so I get out, and he's like, oh, must be. So I'm like, okay, how does this machine work? He doesn't really help me set it. I have no idea how to make the stupid leg press work. Doesn't feel real to me at all. I'm like, okay, I did my couple of little sets, and he's like, I didn't get to do my exercise. I'm like, really? Okay, whatever. Like, you didn't have happen what I had happen. So ladies over the age of 50 and menopausal, you know what I'm talking about. You know it. It's the worst thing in the world to be a woman sometimes, and this is one of the times. So I get up and I go looking for an adductor machine, because they were nowhere near where we were located. I'm like, I need to do something. So I finally find it, I get started, realize I forgot my water. Of course, the physicist is oblivious to that because he's doing his little workout. So I go back over and I stop my workout, go grab my water, come back. Yeah, I'm bitching. It's okay. I'm allowed to. This is the We Do Not Care Club day, and I really don't give a damn what anybody thinks about this video. I'm pissed. So anyhow, so I'm doing my little adductor, There's all these people there because it's Labor Day. Oh, so many people. And I can't figure out how to get in and out of the damn machine. I've got the stupid sling on. It's a pain in the butt. And I knock over my water because it's just going to be a water, water, water. Everything is water day for me today. Yay. So then I have a mess to clean up. But 3 very, very lovely, 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 lovely young people were helping me. And they were very sweet. And I felt terrible, but here we are. So then humiliation number 253. And still not really much of a workout. I did manage to get 20 minutes on the recumbent bike. My least favorite workout machine in the world is that bike. I hate it. Even the stationary one is better, but here we are. We have to adjust. So I had a little meltdown by myself. I left the building and went around the corner and had a little personal pity party. I don't usually cry. I often don't cry. I rarely cry for myself. I don't like being that girl. I'm tough. I like being tough. But I broke down a little. And I'm kind of feeling a little sad right now too, because I didn't get to see my friends. And it didn't go the way I wanted it to. So, you know, it sucked to be me. And I kind of know it's a silly thing to be upset about, but I was so excited on Friday, and now I feel like I've been completely derailed, and I know I haven't, but I really just want to see results, and I'm working so hard to reinvent, redefine myself, and be positive. And sometimes, like, it just really is hard to get older, and even though I'm not old, it's just hard. And so anyway, I was out there with my little tissues and kind of trying to hide. And this one other personal trainer, very, very nice guy, saw me and he came over. And he's just so nice. I won't say his name, but he's at Crunch and he's super nice. And he told me his story. And, you know, again, it just kind of proves to you that you can't tell a book from its cover. Like, he's a kind of a bigger, huskier kind of a guy, right? And he looks pretty tough, but he's huskier. Well, come to find out, he's had multiple injuries. He's had, I don't know how many rebuilds on his knees. I think he said like 9. And he used to be a football, player, athlete. He used to be like in those Highland games, and his body just went kerploop. And, getting out of bed every day is a challenge for him. And he is 44, kind of put me in my place because I'm 62. And the biggest challenge I had was rolling out of bed and not squishing Tonks this morning. Poor little girl. So, but anyhow, I did have what we call in Romance Landia a PPP, a personal pity party. We usually give ourselves 24 hours to recuperate from them. And I'm going to give myself... I'm hoping the physicist stays away a little bit longer because I'm not like, I love him dearly, but lesson learned, I should have known not to go to the gym with him. We don't even like riding in the car together unless we're going on a vacation. Like, I have my own rhythm and he has his own rhythm. There's a reason we've remained married for 40 years, and it's because we're not always together. So retirement was an adjustment, but we adjusted. So anyway, so I came home and I had my, healthy homemade rolled oats, because that's about all, overnight oats, that's about all I had the energy to eat. The physicist thinks I'm mad at him. I'm kind of just really discouraged and disappointed, but it's just a new hurdle to jump over. And, life wouldn't be fun if you didn't have hurdles, right? So then I had my shower and I did my second shot, which went very well. No reaction, so I'm happy about that. And then I decided to dress up in my new little style book look, because I've been doing that like a weirdo, because I've decided to become fashion conscious in my 60s. Last time I was fashion conscious was when I was a model in my early 20s, late teens and early 20s. And I didn't have to pick out the fashion. That was just somebody else doing it for me. It was fabulous. I didn't have to think about it. I did not grow up in a house where people taught you how to put together outfits. My mom was not a girly girl. My mom didn't take me shopping. My mom didn't do any of those mommy-daughter things with me. She didn't even know how to do my hair. The first time I had pigtails done by was by another person who took mercy on me and gave me pigtails in my hair when I was like 7 years old or something. If anybody else did something before that, I had no clue who it was because I don't remember it. So basically, I was a tomboy. I didn't really know much about clothes, fashion. My bestie in Canada was the first person who started dressing me. She basically looked at my jeans and went, you need to put your pockets inside like the jeans. That's how tragic I was, okay? Like, I don't know, diddly. Like, I once did my eye makeup with green because green eyes, green eye makeup. I got called, what did I get called that time? I think it was Godzilla or something. Something mean, because people love to tease people like me, geeky girls who don't know what the hell's going on. So I got teased a lot when I was growing up. I'm that girl. I'm book geek girl, smarty pants, got teased, got beat up, whole 9 yards. So yeah, I don't know fashion. But I'm going to learn, and I have found Style Book, and I really like it. So I kind of feel like I have my bestie in my phone now. So when she's not around to send me ideas of what to wear and da-da-da and how to pull things together, like seriously, I am that challenged. I'm using the Style Book, and I really had fun. Like, I called my closet. I got rid of more stuff that I'm not wearing. I looked at everything. I curated. I color coordinated it. I color coded it. I made all these shuffle random looks. So today I got home and I was like, damn it, I'm going to wear my cute little outfit that I had picked for today to go to Costco. But Costco's closed because it's Labor Day and they actually respect their employees enough to give them that day off, which I think is fabulous. And who needs to go to Costco on a Monday on Labor Day anyways? So I think that's fabulous. So, and I'm not going probably anywhere now because, well, here I am at home by myself, venting and sharing with you my latest style look. Not with the shoes, because quite frankly, I don't feel like going and putting them on. It's all the way back in my bedroom. And yeah, I just don't feel like doing it. But this was today's little stylized look. I think it's super cute. I'm gonna stand up and show it to you. Okay, so I got this t-shirt at Chico's. I got this belt from Shein. I got these wide leg yoga pants from, here, you can see them like this. Cheers, biggest move I've made today with my bare feet. I got these pants online. They're super soft. They're a little bit long, but I like wearing longer pants because I like wearing a little bit of a heightened shoe usually. So to about here. And I think it's super cute. I think it's really cute. I got the pants from Amazon. Like, when I had to put in where I got, so I was like, Amazon merchandise. Sorry about it, but it's easy for me. Again, not a shopper. I do have wish lists now. And then I have my cute little styling little bag from Travel On. This is my travel bag for when I'm in Europe. It's got all kinds of ways for like anti-theft and everything. I'm sure my European friends think I'm a goofball for having it, but you know, when you're an American, you're an automatic target. We should be at this point, I guess, but whatever. So this is my little purse. I am not wearing my sling, but I will show it to you at some point, I guess. I just don't feel like putting it on. Oh, I have it here. I'll put it on for you because I figured out how to do that by myself. Because again, if I sat around and waited for the physicist to come around and do shit for me, it wouldn't get done. He's very slow. And we're still married. Look at this. So this is the thing I have to wear. And I wore this at the gym, guys. Like, look at this piece of, I hate it. I hate being, I have the utmost respect for anybody who has to live with a disability on a regular basis because it is not easy. Oops, I forgot to undo this. Well, shoot. Here we go. Okay. Probably hurt myself doing that. Okay, so here's this. Little Miss Independent, that would be me. I'm a song waiting to be written. Haha. Okay, so this has to be up high like this. Isn't this attractive? Isn't this nice? Now, I have liberated my hand. I cannot live with my hand buried in this thing. Like, this is how they did me on Saturday. I was like, excuse me, I can't do this. So my hand has to be free. I'm like a little kid. I'm like my daughter when I used to swaddle her when she was a baby, and she always released one hand. She had to have it free right by her little head. She was so cute. Now she's 30. She's still cute, but now she's 30, not a baby. So this is my little sling that I'm wearing. Anyhow, it does help. It stabilizes things. The pain has minimized tremendously as far as that's concerned. So I'm happy about that. Look at me go. Haha. So basically, I guess I'm just here to say sometimes when it seems to me, at least in my world, in my experience, that whenever I try to make a positive change in my life, something comes around to throw a wrench in the works. In Christian land, it'll be the devil is coming to tease you a little bit, and then the saying was, "Get thee behind me." Okay, fine, I can use that one still. I'm still kind of accepted in that world a little, I think. In the universe, it could be, "Hey man, you wanted to do something new, so we're going to throw everything at you to see whether or not you really mean that you want to do this something new." Okay, so I got hit a lot since Friday. The universe tested me. This is why I learned not to pray for patience, because if you do that, guess what happens? You get tested a lot. So I've learned not to do that, because then it's like the Lord's like, "Oh, you want to learn patience? Here, let me show you how." I don't want to learn it anymore. I'm not going to be patient. It's okay. So anyway, so that was my day. That was my weekend. Am I stopping? Am I giving up? No. Was it a kind of a not so happy morning? Yeah. Not going to lie. I hated that I got seen crying. I really, really did. I'm not that girl. I like going in and out of that gym. It's my happy, sacred place. I like being happy there. I was not happy there today. And it wasn't anybody's fault. Well, maybe the physicist's a little bit, because he really kind of let me down. I'll be honest with you. I love him dearly, and he's the wind beneath my wings. And yes, he has my 6, and he's great in an emergency. Trust me, he's the best. Like, he's helped me through some major crises, baby losses, you name it. He's just been there. He's been a rock. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, it ain't so good. So, little few wrenches. So not my happiest morning. And I am sad that I'm not going to see my Zumba buddies on Friday or Wednesday. It makes me feel very sad. Because they're my happy place. And they were immediately like my Zumba sisters. I immediately texted them, and they were like immediately giving me advice and which doctor to follow up with, and good recommendations. And I could feel their positivity all through the replies and everything. And they're wonderful, wonderful. They're my family here. And I love them, and I need them. And now I can't be with them. So I'm a little bit sad about it. So anyhow, rallying, cheers. Don't like crying, but here I am. So if that kind of stuff happens, I do kind of just have to keep telling myself what Winston Churchill said. See if I can find my okay, so success is never final. Failure is never fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. And to build upon that, Socrates, who is hanging, this is all on my wall to motivate me in more ways than one. The secret to change is to focus all your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build the new. I'm trying to build a new me, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually to some extent. I'm trying to redefine who I am in my 60s. I think I guess maybe that's something that happens in different seasons of your life. I kind of feel like after we moved here, the pandemic hit, then it was scramble, 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 and then it was travel, 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 and we never really took 100% time to breathe and say, hey, we just need to rediscover ourselves. At least I need to. I did this in my 40s. That's when I wrote my first book. I rediscovered myself. I felt a little lost. I did a life makeover journey with 3 or 4 friends. It was all long distance. All of my really close friends live super, super far away, like my closest friends that I've had since childhood and since my early 20s. And so, those people that know the most about you, that you don't have to tell your story to. It's nice to have people that you don't have to repeat your story to. Most of them are far away. And they know everything about me and still love me. And I don't easily share everything about me. So I've shared some things with you about me today. And one of them is I hate being vulnerable. I'd much rather be tough girl, because tough girls who got me through a lot. Being on my own at 16, dealing with a mother who didn't like to shop, amongst other things. Let's just say dysfunctional is the middle name of our family. Maybe there's two dysfunctionals in there. I don't know. I tried to make that a better family moving forward with my own little family of 3, and I think I succeeded to a large extent. But we're always building upon new things whenever we start over. So I have to keep reminding myself that I have reinvented myself numerous times, that I am not the person I was when I was 12, that I am not the person I was when I was 22. I'm not the person I was when I was 32. I'm not the person I was when I was 42. 40s were kind of pretty good. 50s, well, they were interesting. Hello, the change. So now here I am. I'm 62, and I want to be the best person I can be rolling into these 60s and on. It's weird being this number. It's a number, but it's still a number. It's a big number. It's a number that cannot define me totally, but it does come with a lot of baggage to it. Like, you've lost friends. I've lost friends. People you care about aren't here anymore. I've lost people I care about. My father, my 2 beloved aunts. So it's hard. There's a lot of goodbying in this stage, and there's a lot of welcoming for a lot of people. There's grandchildren and new relatives, daughters and sons-in-laws, and all of the wonderful things that life can bring. I just had a friend that welcomed her 3rd grandchild into the world, and he's a beautiful baby boy, and his 2 little older sisters are gonna just love on him so much. And he's just a bundle. And then my friend in Europe has 3 amazing grandchildren, and I absolutely think they're adorable. My bestie has 4 amazing grandsons. Have met 2. Have I met all? I haven't met them yet. I have met Elliot. He is very cute. And I feel like I know them because I love my friends, and so their children are just, and grandchildren are just part of my big family. And that's how I feel about family. Family isn't just blood or your tree, your original family tree. At least it isn't for me, and I know it isn't for the physicist. When somebody once asked me about, well, where is this person on your family tree? And I'm like, well, she's not. She's my bestie in the Europe, and my mom and her mom were besties, and my dad and her dad were besties, and they were really close, so we got close as a result. And I kind of like to look at it like... because we've moved so much, I like to look at it like, instead of having just a family tree that's unto itself, I feel like I'm a family tree in a big, beautiful arbor of trees, of other family trees. And our branches touch and connect and help each other and sustain each other and hold each other up when we need each other the most, when we need that sustenance. And it doesn't matter how close or how far away those trees are. Emotionally, they are, in my heart, part of the forest of life that I have created. And I love all of those trees and the people that are within them. Like, my friends' people are my people. The people they love, I love. I stand with them, and they stand with me. So right now we're spread apart. I've made new friends. I'm starting to build a new little arbor over here in wonderful Leander Cedar Park. Yeah, I outed myself about where I live. Sorry, not sorry, but those of you who know me know where I live. You can't find me that easily. Well, you could maybe if you wanted to, but I don't know what you'd want to do with me once you found me. I'm a menopausal bitch, so I could make your life a living hell. You might pay the physicist to take me back, okay? Because I can be that harsh. Do not push my bitch button. That's all I can say, because things could get really bad. So, just because you can do it all, and I'm that kind of person who believes she can do it all, and I'm tough and all these wonderful things, inside I'm still a human being with vulnerabilities and bad days and sad days and moments. Well, maybe not an entire day, but definitely I had my moments today. So I'm not going to let this setback throw me off. I'm just, it wasn't the morning I wanted. But maybe it will be a better afternoon. I did get some work done this morning on my new story, and I'm thinking ahead to my other next 2 stories, so that's always a good distraction. I'm waiting for revisions, so in my next pass, so I've got that to look forward to. So everything is good. Life is good. But there were moments today that were not so stellar. And there were moments over the weekend that were also not so stellar. But, that's life. And if this is the worst problem that I have right now compared to what other people are going through, then I can't complain too much. It was just my personal pity party day, and I will get over myself and create more looks on Stylebook because for some reason I'm just really jazzing on it. Maybe it's the prednisone and the ADHD combined with the inability to clean frenetically throughout the entire house, because that was what we were supposed to do on Saturday, which the physicist was quite relieved that he didn't have to clean the shower stall and all the other things. So, here I am, just living my best life. I hope that if you have bad days or stumbling blocks, that you just kind of look at them like that too. Like, it's okay to acknowledge them, definitely, because you can't pretend they don't exist. I've learned that the hard way. But you will get through them. You will. You will get through them. I will get through this day somehow. Just wasn't my best morning, and there was a kind person, and I I don't know if it helped, but I hated getting caught in that moment. Like, I'm like a little cat. Like, when I'm hurting, I just want to just go away, hide in my little corner. Do not hug me. I don't like being any of that stuff. I don't know. I guess maybe it's hard for me to show that side of myself, because the vulnerable, teary girl is the girl that got beat up, is the girl that got teased, is the girl that was a candy ass. And she still lives in me. All the parts of me that are in me, all the things, all the experiences, they don't just go away. You work through them, you get counseling, you do whatever, but they're still there. There's still a part of you. There's still a little part of you that's there. There's still that little person that remembers those things. And I have to acknowledge that girl every once in a while. They're all there. Maybe that's why I'm a writer, because there's so much of me in my books. Originally, my heroines were so tough. One of my critique partners is like, Christine, she's just a bitch. I'm like, yeah, I know. Isn't she great? I tried to write a nice mother. That didn't go well. I've gotten better at that since I became a mother myself. But the point is that they're just all part of who I am. And every experience, every interaction, every human being is fodder for my stories, so be warned. But yeah, I think we all carry those parts within us. And I hope for you that if you don't have a big family, if you don't have family, that you have found family, that you have your own beautiful arbor of trees to which you can reach out your branches and touch and connect and find comfort and solace and happiness and joy. Because beneath the trees can be picnics, can be parties, can be harvest, can be new growth, new life. So tend to your forest, tend to your people, whoever your people are. Take care of yourself and allow yourself moments of vulnerability. It's okay. And I'll be back on Wednesday with a new look. I can't wait, not just clothes, a surprise. So have a great Monday, have a great Labor Day, and I'll see you on Wednesday.